हाय फ्रेंड, ह्याच्या पूर्वीच्या लेक्चर्समध्ये आपण क्लासिकल मेथड ऑफ ॲनालिसिस हा पार्ट आपण सुरुवात केलेली होती. क्लासिकल मेथड ऑफ ॲनालिसिसमध्ये की ज्या इंट्रोडक्टरी पार्टमध्ये क्लासिकल मेथड ऑफ ॲनालिसिसचे असणारे एक्झाम्पल्स आणि त्या एक्झाम्पल्समध्ये की ज्या वेगवेगळ्या ज्या टर्म्स इन्वॉल्व आहेत त्याचा आपण स्टडी ह्याच्या पूर्वीच्या व्हिडिओमध्ये केलेला आहे. आजच्या लेक्चर्समध्ये आपण की जे क्लासिकल मेथडचे जे पहिले एक्झाम्पल आहे दॅट इज व्हॅल्यूमेट्रिक ॲनालिसिस किंवा त्याला आपण म्हणतो टायट्रीमेट्रिक ॲनालिसिस, हे एक्झाम्पल जे आहे ते एक्झाम्पल्स आपण डिटेलमध्ये स्टडी करणार आहेत. त्याचे असणारे वेगळे जे टाईप्स आहेत, व्हॅल्यूमेट्रिक ॲनालिसिस म्हणजे काय, टायट्रीमेट्रिक ॲनालिसिस म्हणजे काय, हा डिटेल जो स्टडी आहे हा डिटेल स्टडी आज आपण ह्या व्हिडिओच्या माध्यमातून पाहणार आहोत. जसे की क्लासिकल मेथड्स these are the based on the chemical performance of the chemical reactions, that is it is based on the chemical reactions. In the volumetric analysis we have here volumetric analysis, there is measurement of gas, and in the thermometric analysis there is measurement of volume. Okay, in the volumetric methods there is a measurement of volume of a gas during chemical reactions, and then it is quantitatively correlated with each others, like the reactants are allowed to react and the volume of gas is used for studying the concentration of any one of the reactant after applying suitable conversion factors. Okay, that means in volumetric analysis there is a measurement of gas evolved or absorbed by the chemical reactions. Okay, in thermometric analysis a known volume of solution is made to react with another solution, and the volume required for the completion of reactions is measured. Okay, the how much solution is required to complete reaction can be measured in the thermometric analysis in the form of volume. That means the knowing the concentration of one of the solution, that of the other can be calculated. A solution of known concentration is known as standard solution. The standard in thermometric analysis, the standard solution is filled in burette, and the process of addition of solution from burette till the completion of the reaction in a conical flask which is contain definite volume of the solution of the substance to be quantitatively determined. This term is known as titration. In titrometric analysis, there is measurement of volume. In here the known concentration solutions, it also known as standard solution, these are the filled in burette, like these are the burette. There is standard solution, these are the conical flask, it contain substance. For the reactions, the burette solution having known concentration is added in the conical flask solution. The definite amount of solution can be added from the burette solution into the conical flask solution for completion of reactions. The suitable conditions for thermometric analysis, like the thermometric analysis is based on reactions. The titrimetric is totally based on the reactions. It occur in between titrant, that is standard solutions, Burette solution, and titrant, that is conical flask solutions. Titrimetric reactions occur in between titrant, that is standard solutions, and titrant, that is conical flask substance. For the reaction to be used as a method in titrimetric analysis, it must be satisfy following suitable conditions. Okay, the conditions like the first suitable condition for the titrimetric analysis is the reaction should be complete and proceed only in forward directions under the experimental conditions. That means the all reaction should be forward directions. Then second one, equilibrium of the reactions constant should be high. Then third one, the reaction should be simple, then rapid. Then fourth one, it should be stoichiometric reaction. Reactions. And then fifth one, it should be possible to represent the reaction with the help of balanced chemical reactions. Okay, these are the suitable conditions for the titrimetric analysis. That is, first one, forward, the all reactions should be forward directions, like the reactant to product molecules, not that is product to reactant molecules, that is the forward direction reactions. Then the second one, the equilibrium of the reaction should be high. And then third one, the all reactions should be simple and rapid. The fourth one, stoichiometric should be maintained. The reaction should be stoichiometric. And the last one, the all reactions, the chemical reactions are balanced. Then types of titrimetric analysis, that is the first one, neutralization titration. Second one, precipitation. Then third one, complex metric. Titration. And the fourth one, oxidation reduction, or it also known as redox titration. These are the four main types of titrimetric analysis, that is neutralization titration, precipitation titration, complex metric titration, and redox titrations. In neutralization titrations, during the reactions, that is during the titrations, the pH of solution changes. If the acidic solution, then the pH of the solution can be changes from acid to neutral, or if basic molecules, the pH will be changes from neutral. In second one, precipitation titrations, in this the reaction In the precipitation titration, it is based on the reaction between analyte and reagents. Reaction in between analyte and reagent. It leads to form precipitate. It leads to form precipitate of a sparingly soluble salt. Indicators used in such titrations are either absorption indicators or substance that will be combined with the ion from the reagents and show the color changes. That means in precipitation titration there is formation of precipitate. There are two components, that is analytes and reagent react to form a precipitate. In complex metric titrations, the complex metric titration is based upon the combination of ions other than the hydrogen or hydroxide ions to form a soluble dissociated ion or compounds. And in here complex metric titration there is addition of ions other than the hydrogen as well as hydroxide ions to form a soluble ion or compounds, that is known as complex. The most commonly studied titration in this category include the reaction between metal ions and EDTA, that is ethylene diamine tetraacetic acid. And in the fourth class, that is redox reaction or oxidation reductions titrations. In this, the all reaction involving change of oxidation state, that is change of oxidation state, like transfer of electrons among the reacting substance, fall in these categories. The reagents are either oxidizing or reducing. The commonly used oxidizing agents are KMnO4, that is potassium permanganate, potassium dichromate, sulfate, iodine. These are the widely used reducing agents. And the ions like iron, tin compound, that is sodium thiosulfate. These are the example of redox reaction